Hey everyone, welcome back to this Gunsmith task guide series, if you will, for patch 12.12. We're on Gunsmith part 7 now, which is the 870 shotgun. It's a pretty simple build, but there's a couple of barters I want to point out to you, and there's some things that have changed from the wiki, so we'll make sure we cover all that so you get this done as simply as possible. So let's just take a real quick look at the task and see what the requirements are. So it starts off, you need an 870 shotgun, right? Simple enough. Then you need the Magpul MOE Handguard, which is a very specific part. We'll talk about that. Tactical foregrip. Anything works there as long as you get these next two stats down, and that's an ergonomics of 58 and a recoil less than 500. And this 500 is what's made the old way of doing this, the one that's on the wiki right now, not work so well. Let's not waste any more time and just get right into building this thing. The first thing you need is a shotgun. Now you can buy it off a loyalty level 3 or loyalty level 2 skier, and it costs 33,000. You see it right there, but lots of these are for sale, and you can get these hundreds out of hundreds right here, cheap, 21,000. That's great. Sometimes they're not there, but you can also get 60s. That's what you need. You need at least a minimum of 60, and buy those off the flea market. Make sure you're good. You got a minimum of 60, which I have here. That's what I did. I got mine for like 18,000. So we're ready to build. Let's go get the parts now. So the first place we'll go is skier. We'll get the two parts we have to get off of him. The first one's the choke. This is available on loyalty level 2 skier right here, 3,200. You need that. And then the next thing you need is the laser, which is on level 1 skier, and it's this NC Star simple 5,600 ruble laser. All right, we got everything off a skier we need now. Everything else is going to come off a mechanic. Now, if you only have loyalty level 2 mechanic, it's going to be tough to do this because the barter is kind of expensive. I guess not tough, it's just going to be more expensive. Whereas if you have 3, you can buy one of these components. The first one we're going to get is the foregrip. So let's get the barters set up, or handguard, whatever you want to call it. So you need the handguard. Pretty straightforward. If you try to buy this, it's really expensive. You can see here it's selling for over 100,000 rubles. Whereas if you come in and you just do the barter, we'll filter by item here, 10,000 for a battery. We'll buy that battery and deal that, and we got the MOE handguard. This is a very specific part they call out. Now, to get the build done right, you have to put a different stock on, and that's what the next part is. Now, there is a barter, like I said, loyalty level 2. You got 2 batteries and two AA batteries and 2D batteries. Right now, this costs anywhere from 40 to 60,000, depending on where A batteries are. They can be kind of expensive, but luckily for me, I have loyalty level 3, so I can just straight up buy this thing, and we'll go find it down here and grab it for pretty cheap, about 10,000 rubles. So that's how I'm going to do those. Now, the next two things we need are the M-lock grips. So we need the 2.5 inch to attach the laser to the MOE handguard. Now, the wiki tells you to buy this 4.1 inch. You don't want to do this because you get more expensive. There's a much easier way to do this. So we'll just buy the 2.5 inch. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come over to Peacekeeper loyalty level 3 and buy this M-lock AFG foregrip. Now, if you don't have Peacekeeper level 3, I wouldn't buy this off the flea market. You can see they're kind of expensive. Go buy that 4.5 inch, and then just go buy one of the more simple Magpul rails like this one here that you can probably get quite a bit cheaper. Some of these are quite a bit cheaper. These will work perfect too, but I've got 3 skiers, so that's what I'm going to put on there. And we're going to go into the build screen now and slap this together. So we'll put the stock on, we'll put the MOE handguard. Let me put this up here. We got our AFG, the tactical foregrip that I bought. We're going to put the choke on, come over to the other side. I usually do it on this side if you want. I would usually put my lasers on the other out of habit, but we'll put the laser on here, right there, and we're good. So our recoil is 491, so we're underneath that. Ergo is 65. We have a laser and we have a tactical device. So let's go turn this into mechanic and be done with this, get our reward, and go on to the next one. Turn in. There you go. It says this because there's ammo inside of it. That doesn't matter, so I pulled that out so it would work. But that's it. We're done. We're complete. That's everything to Gunsmith part 7. Hope this was helpful, and we'll see you on part 8.